Hello friends, continuing our series of questions and answers from lesson 1, and we have Tom from Hungary, and he's asking, how does the point in the heart open the world in me?
That's what it's there for. Your point on the heart. It's just opening a new view of the world. It's um, it's adding a new dimension. Like imagine life without seeing or without hearing, and you get so used to this reality that you don't know that there is another reality, like that there is another dimension to it. And that's what the point in the heart does. That it allows you, if you develop it in the right environment, it allows you to bring a new dimension in the world. Suddenly everything takes its place. It's like there was another sense missing that would explain all this part that you don't understand in reality, and the point in the heart really adds it, but only if you develop it right.
And the point in the heart, only the point in the heart is not enough. When you connect it to all of the rest of the points in the hearts, your friends, id est in a congress, yes, you will see that it opens a world that you never thought that existed. Not, another world like Avatar or all of these films, Matrix, and all. No, it's a different world of feelings within this existence. You will see that a new world lives within the connection between you and the friends, and all of what is spoken in Kabbalah, in the books of Kabbalah, the true books, like the study of the 10 Sfirot, the Zohar, begins to have life and to open you another dimensions of feelings within these connections. This is the spiritual world. You will begin to feel it with us in the Congress.
Just don't forget that it's just a piece of a puzzle. It's not independent organ, whatever. It's just a piece that you have to connect to the puzzle in order to feel something in it.
Oscar from London, how do I know when I have attained the oppositeness form? Means, how can I distinguish the difference between general lack of fulfillment in the corporeal world and a longing for the Creator?
Which is actually an amazing question. I liked it from the moment you asked it. I waited for a second to first of all hear Moshe answer that, and also it's also answered myself. I think it's a very, very good question, and the answer is, my answer at least is, there is no difference. First of all, there's no difference. It's just as everything that we spoke about the ego in the previous answers. It's just about how you direct it. It's all. This is this waste, emptiness in you that you feel is a lack of fulfillment in the corporal world. You can either direct it to fulfill it in the corporal world, or you can understand that this is just a general huge lack that can be filled by the light in the right way, in the right environment. So it's just on you to understand this lack and to use it, and it will grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you will never be able to fill it with the desires of this world. But the moment you direct it in the right way, it's like its light shines inside this black hole, everything will change. So actually it's the same.
And as we're studying and will study in the 4 phases of the direct light, these are 4 aspects or qualities of a desire. So what does it mean to have the oppositeness or to long for the Creator? If my will to receive now has the form of receiving, so I'm feeling emptiness and I want to fulfill myself, and when I'm thinking of the Creator, it's something, I don't know what, but that should fulfill my emptiness, right? Fulfill me. And this is not an oppositeness. I don't feel that I'm opposite. Opposite to what? I need to have something in contrast, right? As we learn in the second phase, which is Bina, how does she develops? She feels the Creator. He's giving, I'm only receiving. So my desire begins to be that I want to give. Where do I find the Creator? How can I feel an emptiness towards a Creator? So the Kabbalists, they tell us within society, within a group of people, students, for instance, that each one of them manifests towards the other only one desire. I want to connect. I want to attain the goal. I want to attain spirituality. And we can do it only together. When I look at them, I begin to see, and these are many, many discernments here that we will study, but if I'm working good and not through my ego, I begin to see that they all want spirituality, that they are all endeavoring and working hard to attain it. Even though they're students, they are coming, let's say, they will come to a congress, and they are there, and they are trying to connect. And then I see myself, and I see how opposite I am to all of them. I only think of myself. I only want to run away from this connection. And then, let's say we're speaking in a very, how can I say, primarily basic way. Then I will see that I'm opposite to all of this form of connection. And then I will have a yearning. I have really a choice. I could just extinguish this and say, they're stupid, who they don't understand nothing, and I will, keep my dignity and above them. And I could be jealous at them and really I want to be like them. How are they working? Surely they also have the resistances. Surely they... And this will be the beginning of the need, of the lack for the help of the Creator. So we will, we can speak about it, but we can feel it during the Congress.
See you at the Congress.
Yes.
Raquel from Madrid. Only people who study Kabbalah have the point in the heart?
I know that many people are studying Kabbalah, They are selling red strings, holy water, blessings, yoga, some how do you call it? Special charms that you are wearing.
Water.
Wearing on yourselves, even from certain rabbis or whatever. And they're studying Kabbalah. But they don't have a point in the heart. The question is, how do I know if I have a point in the heart? That I'm studying Kabbalah, of Baal Sulam, Rabash, Leitman. How can I know if I have a point in the heart? This is a real question. So you will answer it yourself. Diana, what is NL?
No clue.
Okay, Diana from some place. So the closer we get to our correction, the more we realize our difference from the Creator.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes, it's basically, yes. It's just like Rav Leitman always brings this example that I like very much, that if you come to hospital and you speak to the cleaning lady about your sickness, she will know everything about it. Like, she will know the treatment, she will know for sure what to do, and so on. But if you speak to the chief doctor at the hospital,
to the expert,
he will be like, back and forth, and he will not be very sure, and he will first of all do hundreds and tons of checks before he actually gives you a diagnosis. So it will take him time. So that's just like the way we are. In the beginning, everything seems very, very simple. But the closer we get to the correction, the more we realize how this leap of faith, how this huge leap is just that you can't jump over it, that you can't change yourself, that it's undoable, like it's unbelievable, unmakeable, never, that you can never make it. And yes, it comes with the closer to the correction you are, and then you will really need the help of the Creator and the help of your environment.
Really fast, John from the UK. How do I know what is me and what is the Creator? I believe we answered it in the first, I think it was the first question, or, with the Tom. Yeah? You will see in the Congress, John, you will feel what is me, yourself, and you will feel what is the Creator amongst the friends, and you will know the difference. Christina from Switzerland, why so many people do not feel this desire, the point in the heart? You want to answer it?
You.
Christina, it's up to you. They are all waiting, and you need to believe that this is like this. Kabbalists are saying all of the correction depends on you. They are waiting for you to be awakened. if you will be awakened, if you will begin to pass on all of these lighted reforms, because it passes also through you when you are like a pipe corrected, they will feel this desire, and it all depends on you.
But the meaning is really that you don't go and shake them and try to wake this desire up. That it's not there yet. You should never force anyone in spirituality. Really, there's no enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you work and the harder you work and the more you connect and do your job, the faster it will come to them too. Krista from Germany. Does the creature on this earth have to recognize that materialism is not all and that there still has to be something like point in his inner in order to reach one inside feeling of lack? There must be still something what come towards spirituality. You're basically asking if everyone has to understand that materialism is not everything and that really there's still something missing. That's what you're asking. And that connects to the question before.
I think that notwithstanding the lies that still major companies and publicities are trying to to feed us, everyone begins to feel, not just to say, like in a nice way, yes, materialism. We begin to feel that materialism is not everything. It's only bringing us to further suffering, and that we need something else. But what? We don't know. And this what? We who are studying Kabbalah, we need to begin. This is our role in all of the series of correction of the one vessel. We need to pass it on to them. This is how we also attain spirituality. When we bestow to others, this is how we become similar to the Creator and thus fulfilling our purpose of creation. And that wraps our clip for today. So see you.